Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Mr. Anger, back with you for another episode of the Mr. Anger Show. Uh, went and saw Deadpool 2. This is a spoiler free review of Deadpool 2, so stick around for that. I do use a little bit of language when we are talking Deadpool, so yeah, just parental advisory, a little bit, just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. But, anyways, let's get into it. Well, Deadpool 2, ladies and gentlemen. Is it everything it's hyped up to be? Yes, it is. It was extremely well done. For a sequel, I was concerned about the sequel, as I am with most things that come out with sequels, because usually, a sequel can, after seeing the first one, get you hooked on the characters, and then it just seems like the sequels kind of overdo things and try to overcomplicate things. This one was really, really well done. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Cable, Josh Brolin. Oh, it was awesome to see him. I love to see more Domino. She was great. It Domino's kind of done in a kind of a Final Fantasy kind of way. Uh, Not Final Fantasy, I'm sorry, Final Destination kind of a way, and it's really neat on how they do her character. It was a really great movie, and surprisingly, I felt some emotions during this movie, and it was really good. It's really well done. I mean, you're not talking about a movie that's going to win Best Cinematography or Best Acting or anything like that. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. The acting in it is done great. It's a comic book movie. It's not superb acting, but it's not Braveheart. It's not Mel Gibson, uh, screaming freedom or anything like that, or doing a convincing, role where you feel everything. It's different. I mean, yeah, they do deserve best. I mean, it does deserve movie of the year. So far, this has been the best movie of the year. I'd say I give it hands down better, way better than Avengers: Infinity War. I know people are saying it's the Infinity War beater. They're saying that just to promote the movie. No, it's actually better. When I walked out of Deadpool 2, I wanted to automatically turn around and go back into the theater and watch it again, because I was so busy laughing during the film that, I was laughing so hard that they were coming out with another quip, and I didn't quite get to hear it. And it's like, oh man, I missed it because I was laughing too hard at the first joke that they said. So, I wanted to go back in and catch the other little quips that I didn't get to hear as I watched the movie. So I immediately wanted to go back in just because it was such good quality entertainment that I wanted to go back in and see it again immediately, but unfortunately, it was sold out. So, Infinity War, yeah, I watched it. It was good. It was a great movie. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, it is. But it's something that I can wait until video to see it again. Deadpool 2, I'm already jonesing to go back out and see it again. If my friends holler at me to go see it again, I'm definitely going to go see it again. It's definitely well worth your money to go see it. You don't need any alcohol to enjoy it. You don't need to be altercated in any way to go and just sit down and enjoy it. It is a great, great film. I loved it, and they should continue on with this because I just love how they do it. The humor, the fourth wall breaks, it's just amazing. Uh, I know it kind of felt strange, going from Deadpool 1, where, he didn't want to team up with anybody, to him teaming up with people. That does kind of feel strange, but as you watch the movie, and that concept does feel strange to the people who are seeing the advertisements, but don't let that scare you. He's doing it for a reason. He's still very much on his own, and it's still very much a personal thing that Deadpool is going up for and against. It's very similar to Deadpool 1. Is it as good as Deadpool 1? Yes. Is it better than Deadpool 1? You know, I put them both on the same scale. I would. I mean, yeah, it does a lot of things better. The action sequences are much better. The CGI is much better. I mean, it still has some low key CGI in there in places, but still, it's not this big a budgeted film as Avengers: Infinity War or Jurassic World or anything like that. So you're expecting not clean cut, clear graphics throughout. But what they do use a lot of graphics on, they do really well. I mean, such as Cable. I mean, I loved it. Um, the CGI on him was done really well, but there are places where you can tell obviously it's CGI. Uh, it's a great movie. Go sit down. It's worth the money. Enjoy it. Have a good laugh. If you like Deadpool 1, you're going to love Deadpool 2 just as much, and maybe even more, depending on your personal preferences or taste. So enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. I fucking loved it. Go see it. All right. The next movie that comes out that I'm really anxious to see is, well, we got Mission Impossible coming out. I want to see that very badly. Jurassic World's got a new one coming out, and Predators, or The Predator. I'm anxious to see that as well. So stick around for the movie reviews on those, because I'll be putting them out soon. Now, I know I haven't been doing a lot of episodes here lately on, the current events and news and stuff that's been going on, because it's been the same old run of the month mill news. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again, and I'm tired of just repeating myself. So when something new and worthy comes out that I think is worth talking about, I will eventually go back to that. But as of now, it's the same shit just recycled over and over. It's either Trump, uh, shootings, terrorism, uh, immigration, uh, racism, or sexism. It's become the same tired old rehash. When one falls out of style, the other one pops back up. So I'm just tired of repeating myself about all this. So once something new comes out in the news that's worth putting my thoughts into, I will definitely be back on doing those episodes. I'm Mr. Anger. Y'all have a good one, or be good at it.